We got another car. We'll take a picture of it in a minute as soon as we get one person in here. There's at least two vehicles. This is PCH and 6, but in Sunset Beach. Appears to be no injuries, at least two vehicles. We'll get a look at, the only reason I went live to show the second vehicle. So we'll get there in a minute. We'll wait. We'll get there in a minute. Here's the cool vehicle we'll get a picture of. It looks cool to me. Well, you guys can tell me what it is. With Barrett Jackson going on over the weekend, and I missed that. I used to love that show. Here's the cool car. Not sure if any parked cars, but I don't think any injuries. Took me a lot of traffic coming down PCH. Again, this is Sunset Beach, part of Huntington Beach. It's PCH and 7th. I was just going off the original call. They were saying PCH and 6 here in Sunset. It originally came up, and it looks like they originally had the call come up. Yeah, I don't know if the first call was canceled, and then a minute later, they got another call. Yeah, the original was saying PCH, and I'm not familiar with, like, I'm down here that often. I drive through here, but I'm not familiar with all the cross streets. But appears to be two vehicles. I saw the fire department leaving when I was leaving. I see two cars. I don't know if any parked cars got hit or not. The only reason I kind of went live is just this vehicle. There's not much to show. I was on the wrong camera earlier. 3 cars. Yeah, I can't tell what the two cars that are pulled off to the side. Yeah, I was driving to PCH and 6th Street down by Main Street. Man, I'm like, wait a minute, I see a cop motorcycle. with its lights on. I go, oh man, it's over by Sunset Beach. I do that all the time. Amazon, you guys hear about the horrific crash? Was it yesterday or the day before? I think 3 people lost their lives. If anybody followed up by the grapevine, the Amazon truck hit a car, 3 people ejected. Don't quote me on it. I'm just going by what I was watching. The streamer, or he's not really a streamer, he's a stringer. But he goes live. That works with the news networks. Yeah, he appears to be leaving. There might be one more motorcycle officer. Just waiting on the tow trucks here. We filmed another one here several months back on this street. Nothing serious. It took me several minutes to get here, a little backed up on PCH. Yeah, to be honest, if the damage on this particular vehicle might be on the right-hand side. I believe someone who's on this feed, they might be here. So I don't know if they can see the damage. Someone who's watching. Yeah, the other day, that fatal accident, the guy hit him. He was going to work. The fatal accident off of Warner Avenue in Brookhurst. He was going to work. He worked for 7-Eleven. Man, a lot of his family and friends were showing up. He go, oh, my nephew was in the accident. He was driving the car. His family was showing up, but I don't know. I started to look at stuff, but then I had something else to do. See if I could get information on the person who lost their life. I don't know if anybody had any information that at all? Yeah, again, yes, or earlier, the reason I went in, I was on the other camera, that's why I couldn't get it in horizontal mode. I didn't realize it until I got back in my car. Like, oh, damn it, I went in the wrong, I was on the wrong phone the whole time. So what is that? Is it a Corvette? I don't know. I get those cars, the Corvettes, I get messed up these days. You know, did they find the driver? What do you mean? PCH and 7th Street, from what a viewer said. I put 6th Street. I was just going by Paul's point. Maybe they updated it. It didn't appear anybody was transported. I just went live to show this cool car. I like it. Oh, the Amazon driver over by the Grapevine. I was just watching a stringer who went live. He was originally on the freeway filming. Then officers asked him to leave, or he had to drive around, park in a different position. But he went up in the hills. He did his thing to get some more pictures from the top view, and I could see a white car. And I thought I saw maybe a body bag in front of the white car. And someone said it was an Amazon vehicle. I didn't see that. I don't know how many hours later was the vehicle being was it a Friday night or Saturday? Friday night? I believe it was Friday night. But I didn't see that Amazon vehicle. Maybe it was already towed away. They thought maybe it was coming. It looked like there was ski racks on top of the car. Maybe they thought maybe the person was coming back from Mammoth, or the people in the car. Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't follow up on it. I was just watching this streamer. Not just, he's not a streamer. He's just he's a stringer, but that streams. And I want to give the credit it's due to him. He's a stringer. Works with the local news networks. Oh man, he drove off. The problem when I turned it on, the stringer it was when the officers were walking up to him. He's like, I think he wanted to, like, I usually park in front of you guys, so like he don't get rear-ended by someone. I park in front of you guys. I think they go, you need to park behind us. And they go, oh, so I have to drive all the way around. But then he decided to go up in the hills and film get his shots from a top view of the shot. I know Manic Motors was busy with those cars towing, so that might be why it's taking a little bit longer to get tow trucks out here, because Manic Motors was on that last accident and they had 3 cars to tow. But they did have one extra flatbed tow truck there that wasn't being used. All right, we'll get a picture of the other car again, and then I'll just end the video. Ooh, that's a big dog. Big doggy. So there was an accident earlier today. Chisma, he's on Instagram. A car kind of rolled it into a telephone pole, and they had to put a new telephone pole in. I believe they were working all day to put a new telephone pole in, but Chisma, I don't know his full name. My apologies. I know he follows me once in a while. He's on Instagram. He was out there filming it. Unknown if there was any injuries on that scene. That was off Bolsa and Beach Boulevard. Yeah, I'm not sure which one's the third vehicle. Fortunately, I can't really zoom in much more. I got this call that came across on Pulse Points. Appears to be from a viewer. They said there's 3 vehicles here. Time I got here, fire department was already leaving. I came right away. Just a lot of traffic on PCH. PCH, and from what a viewer is saying, is 7th Street. But 7th Street, we're in Sunset Beach. It's part of Huntington Beach, or Huntington Beach patrols it. I don't know if they call it corporated or uncorporated. Or they used to call it that. Old Toyota there, right? Old Toyota right there. There's a lot of debris in the field. A lot of debris. People are running over. Not much traffic. But no tow trucks yet. No, I just went live because the other car was pretty cool. What? And you gotta kind of keep putting content out there to grow your channel. Yeah, I don't know what the damages on this vehicle is. Yeah, I don't know what happened at all. I don't know what happened on 99% of the accidents. What's that cause of it is, but. Yeah, like right here, about this section right here, a lot of cars are running over debris. All right, let me get back to my car and see if there's anything else out there. If not, I'm just keeping. My apologies. Yeah, I'll get back to my car, see if there's any other calls. I'm driving this big white truck now. Yeah, it says Enterprise on it. They're the first one. Yeah. I did it again. Don't have my other phone on me. It's in my car. Yeah, I just went live because of this car. But I can't see the damage on it. I would have to walk across the street. I don't want to be that guy, streamer that gets hit by a car. There's a hamburger stand over here. I wonder if they're open. I've made a couple deliveries. It's on the left-hand side of the street. But I think it's right down the street here. Some type of hamburger stand. They're probably only open for breakfast, and I don't know if they're open for nighttime or not. The lights don't look good. All right, I'm going to check Pulse Point just to see if there's any other calls. If not, I'll end the video, end the feed, the live, whatever you call it. Yeah, you never know with these accidents. You just see one fire engine and one paramedic. You think there's nothing major, but then you find out later the fatality or a major injury. Or car flipped it. Sorry, I need 2 hands on one phone. I don't know why. Nothing's going on in Huntington Beach at the moment. Nothing in the Westminster area. Yeah, a call came across, but it's too far away in Irvine. I was working Irvine earlier this morning. I ain't gonna go there again. Too many miles. That's DoorDash. If you haven't followed me, I'm a DoorDash driver. Yeah, a few accidents out there, but nothing close. Yeah, if I was close enough, I'd go to it. It's in Santa Ana. It just came out. But let me see how far I'm from it. Yeah, I'm 27 minutes out from Santa Ana. Looks like they maybe got a rollover accident in Santa Ana off of Bristol. It was like 15 miles. If I was more towards Westminster, I would go, but maybe LRHM.Images will go out there, or OC Unleashed. OC Unleashed is on the Citizen app. All right, the tow truck showed up, 2 of them. No injuries, or no one was transported here off of PCH and I believe 7th Street, according to a viewer, but this is like Sunset Beach. But thanks for watching. If anything comes across, I'll go live. Thanks for watching OC Street Live. You guys have a good evening.